know, I'm using an app called Haps. If you've not downloaded Haps, it's so easy to download. Go into your app store, search for Haps. There's two versions. You can get mobile version. You can also get an iPad. I don't think there's not an iPad version, but you can change it to mobile so you can get it on your iPad if you're using Apple. And you get, once you sign up, you get awards and coins that you can send to your favorite broadcasters. Me being one. Alexis, give some coins to Alexis as well, because Alexis will be joining me shortly because we're going to be making a yogurt cake. So I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes just to see people coming in, and then we're going to make a start. I'll go through the ingredients, what you're going to need, and then Alexis will probably tell you as well the ingredients that you're going to need. And I'm also doing my Haps challenge today, so if you can share, that would be fantastic. If you're watching on the replay, share out. Go into Periscope, go into all the places, all your social channels, and share out. Make sure to like the broadcast. There's also the 3 S's now as well, so if you're not subscribed, subscribe to myself and Alexis as well when she comes in. I think her name's at the top anyway, so once she comes in, if you're watching on replay, you'll definitely be able to find Alexis, which you can click on and subscribe. The second S is to share. So very important, guys, share out this broadcast. If you could share out the Haps app in general and get new people to come in, because at the end of March, Periscope will finish, and if you're all wondering where everybody's disappeared to, most likely it will be Haps. I know there's a few actually going on to Twitch. So if you follow me, I am also on Twitch. And Alexis is on Twitch as well. So give her a follow on there. And the final S is probably most important, not really the most important, but it does keep the app alive, and it keeps, in general, broadcasters. It gives them a chance to carry on and maintain doing broadcasts, and it's the sponsor. So if you really like a person's broadcast and would like to sponsor them, you can do so, or alternatively just send coins as and when you feel like it. So Heavenly Dew, hello. Heavenly Dew is actually going to be doing a broadcast on Saturday. I've seen your name. I'm actually going to be starting things off on Saturday with the Soup Saturday. Now, I've never heard of this before. I don't know if it's a thing in the States where you just all have soup on that particular day or not. So, but there's a list of broadcasters. There are available spots that if you want to take part, I think it's between like 1 p.m. Eastern time. That's it, Super Saturday. Heavenly Dew is going to be taking part next Saturday. This Saturday. I need to still go and get my ingredients for my soup that I'm doing. Alexis is here, so I'm just letting everybody know about the Soup Saturday. If you are interested and would like to take part in that, get in touch with myself or Alexis, and well, mainly Alexis, and we can fit you in, and you can do some make your favourite soup. It doesn't even have to be fresh. It can be from a tin. As long as you get involved, that's what we want. We want people to come on board, and it's just great community, and be nice to be able to chat and just enjoy soup, really, I think. But you may have to change the time. Get in touch with Alexis about it, Heavenly Dew, and she can sort you out about that. So let's get started then. I've got my cup of tea. Cheers, everybody. So Alexis, when you're ready to come on, I'm happy. And I was experimenting with the egg whites this morning. I made fluffy omelettes yesterday. They didn't go very well because I didn't have enough eggs. That was the reason why. So we're going to do the same sort of method, but we're going to be putting it into a cake. So, oh, thank you, Daniel. I did see the award at the beginning. Thank you so much, Daniel. When the chat finishes, it goes down so quickly. So, cheers, everybody. Let's have a drink of water, or a cup of tea, or anything, or a coffee, whatever you need. I wasn't going to put the hat on, but then look at how long my hair is, guys. It's so long now, and I've still got another 4 weeks before I can get it cut. So if we're all ready, then, guys, I have invited you in, Alexis. Let me just double check. Yes, I have. Yeah, I'll just press it again because sometimes it doesn't always come up straight away. So I'm going to start by doing the eggs because I need to whisk my eggs up first of all. So I'll wait until Alexis comes in, but you're going to need 4 eggs. And you're going to be splitting the eggs. So you want whites and you want the yolks separate. Very important. Now, in the video that I was watching this recipe, I'm not sure, they put the egg whites into a jug. Hello, Alexis. Good morning. I'm going to be putting mine into a bowl for now because I find it easier to whisk, and then I'll swap them into the jug. So over to you, Alexis. Over to you.
Do you see me?
Good morning. I can see you.
Oh, okay. Good morning. Good morning.
Good
I don't
morning.
see you, but that's okay. Show live. Show live. I don't see you, but that's okay. Are you there?
Are you sure? I can move my tripod if you want me to. Maybe move it a bit to the left and see what happens.
Who, me?
I've just moved my tripod a little bit. If it's any better.
I may have to get my my laptop and see what we all look like. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna put put it down. Make sure I'm centered.
Heavenly. Yeah, I can see you. So I've moved my tripod a little bit. So if it maybe come in and come out, but I don't know if it's always connection issues, isn't it? I think mine's saying good on my side. Good morning, James. By the way, good morning from Savannah. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with my eggs because I want to start whisking these up. So what I'll do is I'll bring the camera down so you can see what I'm doing, and then hopefully the connection should be okay.
Okay. I got you on the I have the laptop over here so I can see where I am. Okay.
Okay. I did you saw I did the fluffy omelets this morning.
I was
practicing doing the egg
impressed.
whites, and they were so amazing.
Aren't they good?
I've had a lot of people on Facebook already. They're saying, "How do you make those? I want to make those."
Yeah,
So they're super impressed by them.
Those are really good. All right, so before we start, are you going to whisk this the entire thing, or do you have one of these blenders?
I'm going to whisk the whole thing.
Okay.
So it's kind of showing what you can do without. So obviously, if you have the tools, which is probably going to be it will be a lot better for you, or whether you do it manually, you'll see the difference in how long it takes. So I'm starting a little bit earlier because I know it's going to take me an extra maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Okay. So you start getting your eggs and separating your eggs out. So we're going to be doing an easy cake, easy yogurt cake. Now this is similar to the chocolate banana we did. It's not going to be cake texture. I think it's going to be more flan texture because there's no flour in here. All right. So the ingredients, if you want to write them down, and this recipe is by Cookster Mom on YouTube. I found it, and there is a video on this, but the video is plop, plop, fizz, fizz, and it's all done within 3 minutes. Okay. So you're going to see us do it from beginning to end, two different ways, here in the States and over across the pond over in Leeds, United Kingdom. So we're going to be doing 4 eggs. Okay. But we're going to separate our eggs out. All right. We're going to do 70 grams of sugar.
The most technical part.
Yeah. 70.
Oh no, the egg's gone in there. Never mind. I'll have to take that out now because I'm going to get another egg.
Yeah, you have to start all over again. All right. So the best way to do, if you're not really sure, is to do it in 2 different bowls. So because you can't have no eggs in there for your egg whites to froth up. Okay.
You've got to be so careful with it.
You just start. All right. So we have 70 grams of sugar, or 5 tablespoons, or 3 ounces of sugar in the U.S. Then you have Greek yogurt. 350 grams of Greek yogurt, or 1 2/3 of a cup of Greek yogurt. A cornstarch, you have 40 grams, or 1/3 of a cup of cornstarch. And then we have a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and then 8 grams. It doesn't tell us the grams on baking powder. That's weird. And then vanilla sugar, or vanilla extract. You have 8 grams of vanilla sugar, or 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're going to need a pan, and the pan needs to be about 16 centimeters, or 7 to 8 inches. All right. And so I'm using a leak-proof container, the 5-cup leak-proof container, and this one here. Let me see. I think I have my measuring thing here, my little mat here. So this one here in centimeters, I'm doing a 12.5 by 17 and a half centimeters. Or if you're doing it in inches, this one here is about 5 inches by 7 inches. All right, in my pan. And we're going to have to put parchment in our pan because it's a very liquid one, and we want to pull it out. It won't come out if we leave it in there. Okay, because there's no oil in here, so it's not gonna be slippery. So put parchment in your pan like this. All right. How you doing on that egg separator?
Okay, we're back on. Yep, we're good. So that's one egg. I'm going to do a second one now.
All right.
I can hear you now, Alexis.
All right.
I think the connection just went off.
Oh, okay.
Just slightly. Yep, I'm good.
All right. All right. I'm going to get some of my cornstarch, which is 1/3 of a cup. I have this one here. I'm going to get my measurements pulled out. I didn't pre-measure most of it, and this one's almost gone.
It's 40 grams, I think. Yeah, 40 grams.
40 grams cornstarch. Okay, so I'm just getting my stuff together here. Let's get one of these, and I'm just measuring out.
Yeah, I was intrigued to know how long it would take me to whisk the eggs up by hand. And I was quite surprised how it only took about 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay.
Well, between 5 to 10 minutes. About 5 minutes. But that was really whisking it. So I know my hand's going to ache a little bit.
Yeah, so you're going to get some exercise in there.
Short break.
Mine's going to take probably 3 minutes. But I got to do it twice. So I got to do like 1.5 minutes and 1.5 minutes on my eggs. All right. All right, my cornstarch.
I think the reason why my egg whites didn't fluff up yesterday was because I didn't use enough eggs, and also there wasn't enough. So it was to do with this. I put it in the smoothie blender for another thing, but it only has one setting, so it wasn't. You meant to slowly do it fast and then slow and then fast and slow. I think if I'm right. Or I think there just wasn't enough air in the actual mixture, in the egg whites, and I think that's really important. So this is my 4th egg now.
Okay.
I actually added an extra egg in this morning, so I might add an extra egg because these are only small eggs that I have.
Oh, so okay.
It kind of will. So I'll have to just grab a second egg.
All right. So I'm going to be using. He's going to be whisking it. I'm going to be using my whipped cream maker here. That's my oven. Is your oven on, Aiden?
Not yet. No, I'm just going to put that on.
Turn your oven on to 350 degrees, or I don't know what it is in Celsius. I think it's that 180 or 160 between there.
Yeah, I think it's about 180.
Okay.
Every time I ask Anne about it, she says it's always 180.
Okay.
So,
all right.
There you go.
So I'm going to switch.
I've got one more egg. I'll put the oven on. How's your morning going so far? Is it quite busy? Always busy?
No, my morning's doing good. I wake up at like 5 o'clock, but I didn't get out of bed until like 5:40, y'all. All right. So we're going to.
Nice lying. I'm just going to add one more egg to this.
All right. Now I'm separating my eggs out, and I'm putting my yolks in one and my whites in my little whipped cream maker here. All right.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if your yolk breaks, okay? But you can't have any whites in. This one's a little shorty, and it has a little piece of that. We don't want that in there. Okay. There you go. And if you can't, just do it in your hand too, okay? If your shell isn't in half. There we go. Very good. All right, I got 2. All right, and I'm gonna whip these up. This is going in the garbage. All right, so 2 egg whites are in here. Where are you at? I think he left me. All right, so we're going to use this whipped cream maker. Hello, everybody. Hello, Caroline Cooper. How are you doing? Hello, Heavenly Dew. Steady hands. What are we doing? What are you doing to do with the yolks? We're going to cook with the yolks. Don't worry about the yolks. We're going to use these in the ingredients, but we need them separated because we need the egg whites frothed in order to incorporate into the batter. Okay, so I got to do 2 eggs at a time because that's all that this is going to take. All right. All right, so. Again, this is only half the amount of egg whites that we're doing, but it takes about a minute to get my egg whites frothed. Okay. Now this is a whipped cream maker by Pampered Chef, and you can actually put heavy whipping cream in here, your favorite sweetener, and any flavor, and it will make whipped cream in 30 seconds. When you froth an egg, it takes about, or froth an egg white, it takes about a minute, maybe a minute and a half. But it will incorporate all the way up to the top. You saw when this began, it was way down here. It's gonna, like, I don't know how many times this increases. There you go. So he's whipping his up with the whisk, and I'm doing my machine.
Yeah, after whisking all these egg whites and other things that I've done before with using a whisk, I will definitely invest in a hand blender from now on.
All right.
Because you find how quickly it is to do. It saves so much time.
And I gotta find my little scraper. Here it is. Okay, so I got my egg whites already done. 2 egg whites are already done, but we're gonna get them out and put them in a bowl. All right, because I gotta do 2 more.
This always reminds me of some of the famous chefs in the world. Whenever you see them on TV, and they're always whisking up their egg whites. I think they do. I've forgotten the name of them actually now, but they're these small, like, they look like icing sugar, a bit like a round disc, and they go in the oven.
Oh.
I can't remember the name of them.
Are you talking about a food or?
Yeah, food.
The souffle?
It's like a
souffle?
A lot souffle,
yeah.
Yes. But they're like this. You have them with maybe like strawberries and fruit, and they're very fine. Like
All right, there we go. All right, so my 1 egg white is done. I'm going to rinse this out and start all over again. There we go. All right. One down, and we got 1 more to go. Let me get this. Trying to get the water out. All right, so we're going to do it again. We're going to do 2 egg yolks in here and 2 egg whites in my whipped cream maker. How you doing on your whisking? Aiden,
okay.
How you doing?
I think my my app just closed down then, so I'm back now.
Okay.
For anybody wondering what happened, it was only about 10 seconds. Good job I checked. I was wondering why it went silent.
Oh, okay. So we're separating my egg whites and my yolk. And I'm just going back and forth on your eggs. You can also use your hand, and there's also egg separators.
Okay.
That you can use. I just do it the old-fashioned way. All right, let's see how our comments are coming along. Hello, Terry. Good morning. How are you doing? You have some water. I'll have some coffee. It's 38 here in Northwest Georgia. High today is 71. Happy
Hi, Caroline.
cooking.
Good morning.
Hello. He needs an electric whisk. Yeah, he does. Let me see. I got wet fingers. Wet fingers do not scroll on the phone.
I do, Caroline.
Let's see. Uncle Stinky, what are you going to do with? Okay, we already got that. Hello from Gulfport. Bannerman's in the house. Oh my God, Bannerman. Bannerman, message me. The link is in my profile. Type that out.
Hi, Bannerman. How are you doing?
And at the bottom of the link is how you can contact me. Okay, and then send me your information. All right, so I got 2 egg whites in here. All right, and we have our yolks over here, and we already frothed up 2 egg whites. So I'm going to do 2 more. Okay, and this is a whipped cream maker. It makes its own homemade whipped cream. I love chocolate whipped cream in here. almond whipped cream. Yum.
It's coming together now, guys. It's coming together.
Okay.
It's getting there. My arms aching though.
Switch your hands.
The problem now. I need to definitely need to get a blender or an electric whisk. But I show you how difficult life can be.
Yeah, he's
in the
doing
kitchen.
That's.
I always put myself through this. So go and buy your Pampered Chef tools and make it easy for yourself.
This is great. It also makes butter too.
Just butter as well.
Yeah, I've only made the butter twice. There's a lot of hand motion here. Hello, Heavenly Dear. Hello, Carolyn. Hey, Carol, how are you doing? Oh, thank you. Want to become famous? Oh my gosh, look at this. This guy, this person over on Twitch. No, we don't buy our followers.
Do we have a troll?
Yeah, it's a troll. I'm not sure if I like that Twitch. I may turn it off.
I wish there was a way we could block them straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because it's the last one on the on the slider, I always forget to turn that one off. So. But yeah, I'll yeah. Sorry about that. I'm not sure who it is, but we fortunately can't stop them at the moment. Okay.
No, I can't do anything. All right, so I'm gonna put that in there. I got my egg whites all frothed up. Okay, I'm putting them into a bowl so that we're gonna use these. We're gonna incorporate these in a little bit. Okay.
What do we think, Alexis? A little bit longer?
Yes. Look at how mine are.
A bit longer.
Mine looks like. You just keep going. I'll read the comments after I get this in the bowl. All right. So this is the way I do that.
This
frothy,
is the worst part, though. It's
a fluffy omelet. All right. All right. There we go. Look at that.
Trying to do it without it splashing everywhere, but it's definitely doubled up in size. Okay. A bit faster.
I'm going to rinse out my sink here. All right, I didn't even introduce myself there, Ada. All right.
Go for it, Alexis. Go for it.
All right. I gotta let my dog in.
Just have a few minutes, a few seconds, sorry.
All right. Flip the camera around. It's day. I have a 5-day weekend this weekend. Wow, what's the occasion there, Carol? All right. I mode for 2 streams. I don't do much in either. Oh, you moderate for 2 streams. Okay, Uncle Stinky, how you doing? All right, so hello everybody. My name is Alexis. I'm an independent consultant for Pampered Chef, and I live here in Southeast Coastal Georgia, where I come live on my channels, and I teach you how to use your kitchen tools along with recipes. And today we're doing a where did I put my recipe at? It's in the sink here. We're doing a easy yogurt cake that I found on YouTube, and I sent it over to Aiden because it does. The only thing that we have to really account for here is the sugar in this. All right, so if you're looking at Weight Watchers or something healthy or gluten free, this is definitely gluten free, I do believe. Okay, and all it is 4 eggs, sugar, Greek yogurt, cornstarch, baking powder, and vanilla sugar or vanilla extract. Pretty easy. It's going to be baked in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes, depending upon how hot your oven is. Make sure your oven is turned on before you start your process, so it's ready to go in the oven. All right. Parent-teacher conference. Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. How come it's 5? All right. There's my PC thing. All right. So tell us where you're coming in from and what temperature you have in your neck of the woods, because it is getting to be spring here. And what temperature you have, Aiden?
It's quite rainy here today. Well, there's a storm coming tomorrow. It's going to be, well, actually tonight. It's going to be very windy overnight, and lots of rain. We're going to get snow. We're going to get thunder, hailstones. So that's over the next 24 hours. But I think it's about 11 degrees here. So I think that's about 60, maybe 62 or something Fahrenheit.
That's very warm.
Something like that.
Wow.
I think.
Yeah, 2 days a weekend. Yeah, 3 days on one end.
It's still quite cold. We did.
All right, let me ask Alexa what the temperature it is outside. And there's my dog drinking his water. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 44 degrees Fahrenheit.
44.
Expect a high of 71 degrees.
71. It's the same as Terry up there in northwest Georgia. So if you ever look at Georgia, it's like a rectangle here. Terry is up here and I'm way down here. We're at the opposite ends. And if I went to Terry's house, it would probably take me about 8 hours to go from one part of Georgia, from the far east, southeast Georgia, to the far north west Georgia. Let's see. I can't.
I think we're good now, Alexis. I think that's looking all right.
All right. Marcia, if you can't hear, you can go over to Facebook. It's live streaming on my Facebook business page too. All right. It's 58. Cheryl's down near Tampa area in Florida, and it's 58 down where she is now. She's in a very warmer area, even though it's like about 4 hours to, I think it's 4 hours to Tampa area from where I live. All right, let's drink some water. We have Hydration Nation. All right, drink water first thing in the morning, and then you can have whatever you want.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Oh, those are looking nice egg whites. All right.
What do we think, everybody? What do we think? I don't want to move the camera too much in case it changes the connection, but here we go.
These are a little bit softer than mine, I do believe.
Look at that. Does it deflate quickly though if you don't keep whisking it? I'm guessing it would.
No, but if you whisk too much, then they deflate. These look like those fluffy clouds in the sky.
I'm happy with those. Yeah, like fluffy clouds in the sky. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to keep whisking it too much, but I'm happy with those. Yeah, I'm happy with those.
All right. So we're going to put these over to the side, and we're going to get the rest of our ingredients and whisk those or blend those together. You ready?
Yep.
So I'm going to get a bigger batter bowl.
I'm just thinking I'm going to
got water in here.
I'm going to put the egg whites into a jug, into this jug. So I'm going to put the yolks in here. So I could transfer them over because I need a bigger. Won't be a second.
Okay, baking powder, half a teaspoon. All right, I'm going to get my baking powder out. Half of a teaspoon. That?
It actually fills the whole of the jug. So I've actually. It reminds me of. Have you ever had a bubble bath? The foam in the bubble bath.
We're gonna put that in front of that. Yeah. All right, so I got everything in place right here on my camera. We have 1 2/3 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. I have 1/3 cup of baking or cornstarch, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, 5 tablespoons of white sugar, castor sugar, and then our 4 yolks that we had separated out. All right, you're gonna put your yolks in, okay?
Okay, so I'm adding the yolks into the bowl.
Okay. All right, and we're gonna add our sugar.
So, do we need to whisk the
sugar?
We had the sugar, yeah. So I've got 70 grams of sugar.
Okay. You want me to whisk it too?
Yeah, can I add that in?
I think I get a bigger whisk.
So in goes the sugar. Yeah, I'll whisk this into the sugar.
I brought my blender out. That it's probably going to do easier with the blender, but
Do you find though, using a lot of the tools, you know, the electric tools, that a lot of yours are easy to clean though, aren't they? So sometimes you get a lot of machines that have all the
gadgets.
You can't take them apart as easy, and it takes forever to clean.
I sort of wanted to use the mixer and see if it makes a difference. See if it makes a difference. I'm going to put the blender on for a few seconds and see.
I actually used an extra yolk, so because my small eggs, I'm using 5 instead of 4.
All right, if you have earplugs on,
I don't think it'll matter too much.
All right, if you have earplugs on, take them off.
Yeah.
Put that in the sink.
What do we add next, Alexis? Do we add in is it the yogurt or the baking powder?
I think you're going to have to keep on mixing, because when you do it with the mixer, it should come out like this consistency. You see how it's coming out? It looks like a vanilla shake consistency. So keep blending. Keep mixing with your.
Do we add in the baking powder now, or should we?
You keep going. I can add it in, but I'm going to wait for you. Okay. I'll keep mixing mine because it still has a grainy consistency in here with the sugar. And I think you want to get the graininess, but you want it to make it look like lemon yellow or like a very pale yellow.
Okay.
Okay. Keep going. Keep going. I'll read the comments. Okay. All right. So let's see. It feels like Alexis can hand the mixer to Aiden. Yeah, right. That would be fun. That would be really good. It's like, okay, I start with my mixer, then he starts with his. If it looked like I handed it off, it's exactly right, Marcia. All right. So if you are, we're on the social media app called Haps. And it's being shared out to several different platforms: YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and Periscope. Okay. If you find value in our
good idea, yeah.
What?
If only we could do that. Imagine if we could magically teleport items to each other, that would be really good.
Beam me up, Scotty. So anyway, we Aiden does line dancing and quizzes and stuff like that here on all social media. He does have a special line dance group over on Facebook. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hello, Miriam.
It's changing color now. It's turning more from yellow to a sort of pale yellow.
Pale yellow. Okay. Just get it to where I like mine is like it looks like a milkshake, a thick milkshake. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Got that. There we go.
Yeah, I can't see any grains of sugar anymore, so
Okay.
it's quite. Oh, there's maybe a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah, there's a little in there, but not a whole lot. But it does look like yours is looking good. Keep going a little more.
There you go. I think I'm happy with that.
You're happy with that?
Giving that
Okay.
a few minutes.
Great.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
now
happy with that.
Now we're going to add in our baking powder and cornstarch.
Okay. It was just, is it half a teaspoon? I think half a teaspoon.
half a teaspoon of baking powder and 1/3 of a cup or 40 grams of cornstarch.
Okay. I think we worked out that cornstarch over here. It's called corn flour.
Yep.
So exactly the same thing. It's just a different name. So here's my corn flour.
Oh, this is looking really pretty. This is like super
What I probably
pretty.
would do is whenever I have flour, is I like to sieve it into the into a cake, but I'm going to just add this straight in.
This is nice. It thickened up really nice. Now it's more like a cake batter.
My hands.
Need to get it off my whisk.
Okay. Yeah, and then we add in the. Then we just whisk. Do we whisk that all together?
Yeah, whisk it, but you can actually fold it in because it's going to get stuck in the whisk. Okay, we're all done with the whisk. We whisk it. All right, so
so whisking this all together.
all my tools so far, except for the electric blend mixer, is our Pampered Chef, including this batter bowl. And I'm using the large batter bowl for the main one.
Oh, maybe use one of the cake things.
All right. So then the next two ingredients that we're going to be adding.
Maybe use one of these instead. Do you think? One of the cake stirrers.
Yeah, you can use that. You can use your whisk to get it all in, but it does come out look really nice. Like this is definitely cake batter like thickness. You can see the thickness on it. This looks really nice, y'all. There we go. It looks good, says Carolyn Cooper. Yeah, this is going to be tasty. All right. Did we put the vanilla in?
Reminds me of
we need to put the vanilla in too.
Not caramel, vanilla cream. And add the vanilla, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put in the vanilla, which is 1 teaspoon.
Off the, or the corn flour.
There we go. 1 good teaspoon of vanilla.
Okay, I'm using Madagascan vanilla extract. Okay, can you see it? So 1 teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon.
Yep. Always go back and look, and then before you put it into the cake pan, just reread all your ingredients in case you missed anything. I've missed putting ingredients in recipes because I didn't go back and say, "Oops, missed it." The best one was the cheesecake on Periscope where I forgot to put the sugar in it.
And then you wonder afterwards what
well, we caught it before it went into the oven. We caught it, and then I had to dump it. It was already in the cracker. The
smells
pan.
really nice. Mm.
That smells nice.
Yeah.
All right. So, hey, Carolyn. All right. So, I'm not sure who's here, but if you can give a shout out on
everything mixed. Yeah.
How this is looking on your end, let us know that if you like side by side cooking like this.
Yeah.
All right. So, you got it all mixed together? Okay, you're looking good. Is it like a cake batter consistency? Wipe your edges off of your bowl so it's nice and neat. Like scrape it. Scrape your edges so you can get everything into the batter and not leave it on the edge of your bowl.
Oh, get all the edges.
Yeah. Get all that incorporated in there. Looks good, says Marsha. Good morning, Cheryl Fraser over on YouTube. How's it looking on YouTube? We do have it landscape, so I know my friend up in Canada is going to be happy seeing it landscape. All right, so you can share this out. Definitely make a reaction on Facebook or Periscope or here on Haps. Do a heart, a thumbs up. You can hug us or you can cry that you're not making this yourself. All right, you can give a thumbs up on YouTube. All right, so give us a reaction in there. And if you're on the Facebook, please put in, if you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay so we know that you saw it. Okay, we don't see all, sometimes I don't see all the comments from Facebook. All right. Are you two having a cook-off? Here for the comments. We are just cooking side by side, and he's Aiden is over in Leeds, United Kingdom, and I'm over here in Southeast Coastal Georgia. I saw this recipe on YouTube, and I sent it over to Aiden. And Aiden said, "Let's make this on screen." I'm like, "Okay, let's do it." So we are making this. It's called an easy yogurt cake. Cheryl, did I send you this one? It's the easy yogurt cake. It's by Cookster Mom over on YouTube. And it only took 3 minutes to watch this entire video, but we're doing it live and it's going to take you a lot longer. Okay, then plop, plop, fizz, fizz. So there's the ingredients right there. And I think you can take a great screenshot of it. All right. There we go. Hey, Gary, Joy, how you doing over in Orlando, Florida? All right, where are you at? Script your sides. Are we going to add the Greek yogurt in here now? Aiden? Southeast Coastal Georgia to Aiden.
Well, let's add in the Greek yogurt.
All right, so add the Greek yogurt. So I have 2 2/3 cup of Greek yogurt right here.
Loud and clear.
We're going to add our Greek yogurt right in here. Now, this is my measure all. And
so when I read the measurement, it said,
1 2/3 cup. Okay, so I'm going to put all mine in there.
I've got 500 grams here, so I'm going to give it a stir and then I'll add in 350.
Now just incorporate your Greek yogurt into your mix. It's going to make it a lot thicker. I'm hoping this is going to fit in that pan.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Oh, very nice this year.
Yeah.
No, I didn't send it to you, Cheryl. Okay, Cheryl, I'll send it over to you.
A little bit more.
So over in England.
Okay. And then we're going to just mix this in. Do we do this mix before we add in
the yogurt before the egg whites? Egg whites go in last. We're going to fold those in really nice. Okay. This is a beautiful looking batter, y'all.
This looks really good.
Make sure you scrape up from the bottom, get the bottom inside. Oh, and my donuts yesterday, my mom said I can make those again. So I'm making those the Tuesday after Easter, y'all. So I can have chocolate on them. I did not eat the chocolate ones yesterday.
Very shiny.
It's very shiny, isn't it?
It's yours shiny, Alexis? Yeah. Did she eat them all? They sort of reminded me of profiteroles, a very small profiterole.
Yeah, they're probably about that size.
Have you ever had chocolate? Yeah, there's long chocolate eclairs, but they do small. I
love chocolate eclairs.
It sort of reminded me of those.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can add the chocolate inside.
Marsha's going to make them when she gets her a donut pan. All right, this is looking lovely.
The only problem though is when they're smaller. Whenever you have small snacks, you want to eat more. That's the only problem. Yeah. It's very shiny. I hate to say this, but it looks a bit like paint. I think maybe because I'm using this, but it's very shiny. It's very glossy. Very glossy.
It is very.
It's not paint, I should say, by the way. Don't be eating paint, guys. Kids don't be eating paint. But that's what it does remind me of, the colour. Smells really nice as well. Really nice. I can smell the vanilla.
Here for the comment says, Alexis, I wish I knew how to cook like you. You make it look sweet. Well, what we do is we break it down. Okay, you can do this really easy. And when I came into the kitchen, I measured out my all my ingredients. Have all your ingredients on the countertop and measure them out, and then start making it. Okay. Yeah, having the right tools does help you make it. It does make it look easier when you have the right bowl or the scraper or the whipped cream maker. This is really nice the way I have this picture here. Too bad I don't have my phone is dying on me over here. Okay, it's gonna take a picture.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's easier having you measure all the things that you need and ingredients measured out before you start. I definitely agree with that.
All right, scrape the edges of your bowl down there. Scrape the sides. Get those sides in.
Okay, Alexis, I think I'm ready.
All right, did you scrape the sides in like this? Scrape all your side in so it's a nice looking bowl. There you go, like that. And you all can, if y'all want to come in and cook with either one of us, we would love to have you come in and cook with us. All right. No, I'm not very good. I'm actually, my mom only eats half the, she only likes half the stuff I make. Last night
Definitely, I agree.
I made dinner. She didn't like it. I was like, oh, well. I'm getting it next week. I'm going to have it for lunch and lunch. All right. So, all right. All right. I see it. What's your, lift it up and let me see your consistency of your batter.
Okay. I've gone around the sides.
Really thick?
I don't know if you, well, kind of. I've gone inside.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to fold in our egg whites. Now we did our egg whites up. Mine are nice and frothy like this. And then we have Aiden that did his with a whisk. Okay. I did mine with the,
I need to stir that a bit more. We have...
Oops. That's it. Get those eggs in. And we're going to,
yeah.
We're going to mix in our egg whites. Just nicely mix them in. You're not going to like really
experiment this with all the.
This is like a science experiment.
It's really good. Yeah, there's mine. So we had all this straight in.
Oh, look at that! Yeah. Yours looks great. Yours looks great. I was thinking
half. Yep. Gradually, or
half at a time, half, and then do another quarter, and then do the last quarter. Okay, you're just going to try and fold them in. Yeah, half and then half again.
Okay.
Now,
I've never made this. Is new for me. I've always wanted to do egg whites like this, but I've never been that confident to do them.
Now, neither Aiden and I have made this recipe before, so it's looking nice. Whoop.
And you don't want to overmix this, do you? Because otherwise, all the air will come out of the mixture. Just slowly.
Okay. Put a little more in. My eggs. I'm gonna put it all in because my egg whites are separating down there.
Now it reminds me of egg cottage cheese. Have you ever had cottage cheese? That's what it looks like now.
Yeah. Okay. This is, I guess, more part of the souffle part. I'm sure it'll come out perfect. We have no idea. Looking good, says Cheryl.
Well,
Cheryl's
we're
our
going
baker.
up in the world, Alexis, now. But when you said to me, have you made a souffle before when you used to work in the restaurants? Did you ever used to do these sort of
I never worked in the kitchen. I didn't. I never did. And we didn't make souffles.
Kitchen, I remember you said something.
I worked in hotels and restaurants.
Said something about when you worked in a hotel, or hotel or something.
I don't remember them making souffles.
Yeah. This looks amazing. It's doubled up in size, though.
Yes, it has.
So the bowl's nearly.
I'm trying to figure out
of the bowl. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think I might need a bigger bowl, a bigger one, because I think this is going to go right up to the edge. I'm going to get another.
Yeah, I noticed on the video when it comes out, it sort of expands, doesn't it? And obviously it rises up. So I'm thinking even I might need that glass bowl that I had yesterday. I actually changed it to this. So from the small pan, and I'll show you this. I went from having this to this. So I might actually need
I know.
a bigger
I'm thinking
one.
I'm needing a bigger
bowl.
one.
It says 16 cent. Is it 16
Yeah.
centimeters?
I mean, I can try it because this one's 7 by.
Unless we made too much, I'm not sure.
What is this one? Let me see how big this one is. This one is 9 by 6. So I can either go big or small. I think it's going to puff up. What do you think?
Is there a medium?
I only have these two sizes.
I'd probably go for the bigger one just in case, because if it's too small, and I don't know, at least then maybe think of the depth. Do you have a smaller one but with a bigger depth?
Yeah, this one.
If not, use a larger one.
This one is 5 by 9.
Just checking I've got all the batter underneath. But I'm really impressed with that, Alexis.
Okay.
I can see how it's going to turn out, hopefully, if it bakes perfectly.
All right.
Let me just check my knife. I think I'm going to use my square glass.
The square one? Okay. I'm going to use a loaf pan. It does have higher size. Because I'm thinking this is going to puff up a little bit, and I don't want it falling over like it did the pound cake. So you're going to line your vessel with parchment paper, because there's no oil in this recipe. And we want to be able to pull it out. I'm going to put this one down first. One thing about parchment paper, it doesn't really conform, does it?
Do you have any tips, Alexis, for putting parchment into the bowl?
Absolutely none. If anybody has one.
Sometimes people used to use, no. I know sometimes people used to use those. They were like little balls, and they used to put them in the dish to flatten the parchment. But I think it'll be fine once just fold it over slightly. So there's nothing else to go in, is there now? So I'm going to put this into the dish. I'm just checking, is that okay to go in? I don't think I need to mix that anymore.
Put the mixture in? Yeah. All right, so we got our mixture here. I'm going to give it a little swoosh here.
And it's the sink.
So see egg whites, frothy egg whites here. Okay.
Oh, this looks nice.
All right. Did you put it in your bowl? Okay.
I have done, yes. Yeah, I put it
Okay.
all in. I'm just scraping it out of the bowl. And then
Wow, this is nice looking, isn't it?
I reckon Mary Berry's not done this.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe she has.
But oops. All right.
It's very shiny.
Put all that in. And get it off the sides here.
How's yours looking, Alexis?
It's looking beautiful.
Getting it all out of the bowl because I don't want to waste any.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, I put a little bit of the batter right here. I'm going to try and wipe it off, okay? Just so when it comes out, it's going to look nice. There we go. Let's see.
Okay.
21. All right. So this is going to go in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's Celsius, it's about 180 Celsius, and it's going to stay in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. I think it's 35 minutes. All right. Trying to get the air pockets out and burst those little ones.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. Yep.
Could you add something on the top of it if you were to do this again, or would you just bake it as it is and then add something on the top after?
When it comes out, you're going to chill it because this is one of those that you need to let set.
Yes.
And then chill it and then bring it out, and then you can sprinkle powdered sugar on top of it. But I think like berries would be really nice to go with this. All right. Looks great, Aiden. Alexa says, Cheryl. Looks good, says Marcia. My grandma used to use
the edges here.
The brown paper bags. Yes, it will be high, says Marcia. Aiden, yours looks really fluffy. This does look a little different, doesn't it?
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. We'll find out when it gets in the oven if it rises up over the edges.
It reminds me of a sort of baked cheesecake.
Yeah, I think you're right.
A baked cheesecake.
All right,
when I was at school, I was asked to do a cheesecake, and I ended up doing a baked cheesecake, but it was such a long time ago. Well, it was about 15 years ago. It was a long time ago. Just cutting off the edges.
I'm going to put mine in the oven. In the oven it goes.
Okay.
We'll check it. Alexa, set the alarm for 33 minutes.
33 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, did you decide what soup you're making on Saturday?
I'm thinking it's going to take about 40 minutes.
What soup you're going to make?
I think mine's going to take about 40 to 45 minutes because mine is longer and deeper.
Okay. Does it go on a middle shelf or a bottom
yes,
shelf?
Always the middle shelf. Always the middle shelf unless they say put it on the higher. Aiden, don't cut off too much, says Cheryl. And Marcia says, I gotta try this one. We try it and see if we like it, and then y'all say, okay, we're gonna make it. I think it's gonna taste delicious. My Alexa just set the alarm for you. Okay, well, now you can go out and come back, right? All right, let's put that up there. All right. Put some of my stuff away here. All right. Oh, wow. This was an experiment.
Okay, so this is going in. Here we go.
All right, I'm going to put my bowls away here, the ones I didn't use. I'm going to keep this parchment here too, because I'll probably use it another day.
Okay. Hi everybody. Hi Cheryl.
I'm just afraid it might go really high, like rise up. I'm not. It's supposed to rise up. I do
Thanks,
believe.
Marcia.
Like,
As Marcia said, she set her alarm for you.
I think this is going to rise up like your Yorkshire pudding. Hayden. Cheers. Hydration Nation.
Yeah, yeah. So just expand and then it did look very similar to the Yorkshire puddings, yeah. Because when we make Yorkshire puddings, we put sausages in them, so we call them toad in the hole. It reminds me of a toad in the hole.
Oh.
Cheers, Alexis. Cheers, everybody. So did you say about half an hour, 30 minutes or so?
Yeah. Well, it's up to 40 minutes. I think it's set up to 40 minutes.
Would you like to have a game of I Spy?
Yeah, we can play I Spy.
That 40, okay.
I'm gonna rinse out my dishes so I don't have.
You can either in the chat box in the chat box, if you've never done I Spy before, everybody, basically we can travel anywhere in the world. Because obviously we can't travel at the moment, but you can either say, you've got to guess something either in, say, my kitchen or Alexis's kitchen or anybody else's kitchen or a place. So if you give me a place where you would like to travel to, and then you have to guess what I spied in that place. So if anyone's got any suggestions of anywhere you would like to travel, we can maybe do Alexis. Should we do Alexis's kitchen?
Yeah, in my kitchen.
What?
Sometimes I don't know what's in my kitchen.
So we're in Alexis's kitchen. We're cooking right now. What did I spy in Alexis's kitchen? I love how it zoomed in at the same time. Then it just zoomed in at the same spot. So good. What did I spy in Alexis's kitchen? So, this is where you have to guess. What did I spy in Alexis's kitchen? There might be a little bit of a delay on the chat.
All right. Is it something on the screen right now, or is it something that wasn't on the screen?
It's not on the screen right now.
The back scratcher.
It's not the back scratcher, no.
Look, I got some mascara up there. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. All right, now we have a black line. All right, it's not the back scratcher.
It's not on the screen right now.
Okay, so it's not the hummingbird feeder.
In Alexis's kitchen?
Alexis doll.
It's not the doll, no.
Okay, is it a tool? Well. Is it a tool?
It's not a tool, no. Keep guessing.
Flowers. Apples. Is it a food?
Not flowers, no. Not apples. I'll give you. Would you like a clue?
Yes.
So everybody else can take part as well. Hello, Carinda from London. What did I spy in Alexis's kitchen? I'll give you a clue. Not curtains, D, no. But keep guessing. I'll give you a clue. It begins with the letter. It begins with the letter M. Begins with the letter M.
It's definitely not money.
It's not money, no. It's not a cloth material, no.
Mug.
It begins with
coffee mug.
It's not a mug, no. Keep guessing, everyone. It begins with the letter M. What did I spy in Alexis's kitchen? And it's also, when we play this game, if you get the answer, I don't tell. I would say on the screen if you have the answer right, if anyone's got the answer right. But I'm looking for the 5th correct answer. Not a mug, no, Cheryl. Not mittens.
We don't have
Say that again, Lexus. Sorry.
A machine.
Not machine, no. Is it made of steel? It's not made of... Well, maybe made of steel, but it's not made of steel. Not paper towel, no. It begins with the letter M. What did I spy in Alexis's kitchen? Nobody's got the answer right yet. Not a mat, Cheryl. Keep guessing.
Yeah, I was just going to say mat. Do I use this a lot?
It's not something you would... Well, it's not really something you would use. No, not something you would use.
Mandolin, yeah.
Not a mixer, no. Not a mandolin. Keep guessing, guys. It's so fun, this game. I love it.
It's not Christmas lights. It's not a sign. Mats. Mm.
Not a menu, Caroline. Caroline's
that would be going to
this
Caroline.
Is Caroline's game, by the way. So everybody, please follow Caroline Cooper. Big shout out to Caroline, because if it wasn't for Caroline, I would never have known this game.
Oh, does Caroline do this game?
She does, yes, but she doesn't do it on Haps. She does it on a separate platform for just for dancers, really. But it's a good game.
Is it used for cooking, says Gary?
Not used for cooking, no. So what did I spy in Alexis's kitchen? Beginning with the letter M. Okay, I'll give you a clue. Alexis mentions this quite a lot.
So what again?
Wants to know what soup you're making on Saturday.
I'll show you in a second. Does anybody want to come cook?
No. Yes, if anybody wants to take part in the soup day on Saturday, the soup, is it the soup supper or soup super? Then get in touch. If anyone, there's like some spots available between like 1 and 4 p.m. And then I think there's some later ones as well. It's not a mixer. Okay, somebody's got the correct answer. Okay, we don't tell the answer on here. We just tell you the answer is on the screen. I'm looking for the 5th correct answer. Okay, it's 2 correct answers. It's a bit more difficult when I'm talking to you as well to do it. So we've got 2 correct answers. And this is for 10 points. I've got 3 correct answers. Looking for the 5th correct answer. Who's going to get the 10 points? 4 correct answers. Who's going to get the points? Might be a bit of delay on the chat. And 5 correct answers. We have a winner. I'm allowed to accept the same person answer the question. Same person comment the answer. There might be a bit of delay, but the winner.
Oh, it's my mom.
D, you get 10 points. It was your mum. Alexis.
Hey, Randy. How are you doing, Randy? All right. So the soup I'm going to be making this weekend, okay, is in the new Season's Best by Pampered Chef, okay? And I thought, well, how appropriate. Let's make this soup, okay? And the soup we're going to be making is this one here, all right? It is a chicken vegetable soup, all right? Now, I think Aiden's making, a lot of people are making chicken soup, but it's different. It's a little bit different. This one has boneless chicken thighs, but I'm going to use breast, y'all, because we're on Weight Watchers and breast is 0 points. So I need a pan. I got a chicken. I already got the chicken. We got salt, vegetable oil, a leek. I need to buy a leek. Garlic cloves. I got it. Low sodium chicken broth. I think I got it. Green beans trimmed. I got green beans in the freezer. Small zucchini. Got that. 1 package of baby spinach. Loosely packed basil. So I need to go back and get some basil and the lemon. And that's our soup for
that sounds
Saturday.
Really nice.
Yeah, and I can post
the one I'm making on. Sorry,
I can post this recipe
is
beforehand.
Chicken and noodle soup, and it's. I think there's garlic in there. There's ginger. We might add some peppers there as well. noodles, chicken broth. There was a few other things that I need to get. A sweet corn as well, and chicken. I might use chicken breast instead of the chicken thighs as well. But because I find the chicken thighs, they're a lot cheaper. They're a lot cheaper to buy.
The chicken thighs are.
You don't really get that much meat, I don't think. With chicken breast, you know you're getting chicken breast.
Yeah.
And like you say, it is a lot healthier, isn't it, as well?
Yeah. It's a different flavor altogether, though. Why would the fifth right answer be get the points, says Polish Princess? I don't know. I asked that one yesterday.
Caroline, would you like to explain that to everybody? No, I think it's because whenever there's a delay in the comments, so whenever it gives a chance for everybody to get the points. So if it's, say, the fifth, it can be mixed. So it could be fifth answer, 10th answer, and it depends on how many people are watching as well. Usually when there's only a few people taking part, say 1 or 2 people, I'd go for the first answer. But if there's 10 or 20 people watching, it gives everybody a fair chance of getting the points. So hopefully that explains it. I think, Caroline, I've explained that okay. Yes, well done, Dee. Would you like another game of I Spy? Do we have another time? We've got the time to do another game of I Spy. Just give me a place you would like to travel to. Excuse me, everybody.
We can do my question of the day.
Let me know if you would like
see
to
if you can get it right.
Oh yes, let's do question of the day.
Question of the day. All right, let me dry my hands off so I can take you over and you can hear it. Whew.
Yes, please. I'm going to turn my volume up just a little bit. There we go.
All right, we're going over to closer to Alexa. Alexa, what's the question of the day?
Good morning. Here is today's question of the day. The topic is geography. It is worth 6 points. There are 2 landlocked countries in South America. One is Bolivia, and what's the other? You can answer A, Paraguay, B, Ecuador, C, French Guiana, or D, Peru.
Repeat the question.
Okay, here is the question again. There are 2 landlocked countries in South America. One is Bolivia, and what's the other? You can answer A, Paraguay, B, Ecuador, C, French Guiana, or D, Peru.
I'm going to guess. I think it's Bolivia. I'm not sure though.
There are 2 landlocked countries in South America. One is Bolivia, and what's the other? You can answer A, Paraguay, B, Ecuador, C, French Guiana, or D,
Any
Peru.
guesses, anybody? Cheryl's saying D, Tony's saying Peru.
I didn't catch that. Here is the question again. There are 2 landlocked countries in South America. One is Bolivia, and what's the other?
D.
Choose from the following. A, Paraguay, B, Ecuador, C, French Guiana, or D, Peru.
D.
C.
Peru.
Good guess, but French Guiana has shores on the Atlantic Ocean. The correct answer was A, Paraguay, one of the 2 landlocked countries in South America. Paraguay shares borders with Bolivia, Brazil, and Argentina. As written in their 1992 Constitution, the official languages of Paraguay are Spanish and the indigenous.
Is there a way to get any more questions?
Which is more widely spoken.
No, it's just one question of the day.
Just one. Oh, okay.
Don't worry, only 38% got it
Anyone's
right.
got any questions? Does anybody know any jokes?
Alexa, stop.
Anybody know any jokes? Maybe ask Alexa if there's any jokes. A joke of the day or something.
All right. Alexa, is there a joke of the day?
Today I have a joke about fruit. What happened at the fruit salad race? The oranges peeled out, the bananas split, and the cherries went to the pits.
Oh, God.
Repeat that question of the day.
Oh, that wasn't a question, was it? Sorry. I was thinking, which one is it, A, B, C, or D? No. Banana split.
It wasn't a joke. I heard the banana
funny.
split the cherries.
Banana split the cherry. Oh dear. Oh well. I know, Dee. I know.
Should have wrote
I
that
think
one down.
should we do? Yeah, I think we've got about 10 minutes. I think before I'm ready to take mine out of the oven.
You better
let's
test
do
it.
another game of I Spy because it is fun.
It's set up to
Let's
40
go
minutes. All right.
through-
Alexa, how much time we have
Yeah,
the timer?
it's 40 minutes. Yeah.
You have 16
Let's
minutes
travel
left on
to-
your 33-minute timer.
Where would you like to travel to? Where would people? Where should we travel to, Dee? Because you won the last game of I Spy. Give me some suggestions, guys. Where would you like to travel to? Think of somewhere we could go to. We could go to England. Come and visit me. Or we could go to Japan, Australia, Canada, Africa. Where should we travel to? So I was a bit late yesterday. Dee wants to go to Kenya. Okay, we're going to go to Kenya then. So we've jumped on a plane and we've landed in Kenya in Africa, and we've checked out. We've gone through terminal. We've been to a taxi, and we've gone on a safari. Okay, we've gone on a safari. What did I spy on the safari? What did I spy on the safari?
Lions, giraffes,
Ooh.
elephants.
Wasn't a lion. Wasn't a giraffe.
Gazelle. Hippopotamus.
Wasn't a gazelle. No.
Am I on the right continent?
Wasn't a
Domesticated
hippopotamus.
before taken. Yeah.
Okay, it's not an animal. It's not an
Hello.
animal.
We have
You'd think it would be,
Ontario,
wouldn't you, but it's
Canada
not an
in here.
animal. Hi, Spy. How are you?
It's not an animal.
Not an animal. No. It's not a zebra.
A gun.
You're getting warm. You're getting close with gun, but it's not a gun. You're getting close though. You're getting warm.
Something to protect ourselves with.
No.
Is it an animal, vegetable, or mineral?
It's not an animal. No. It's not a vegetable. Not a mineral. Keep guessing.
Binoculars.
You're getting close, but you're not close enough. Keep guessing, everybody. Hello, Sheila. Lovely for you to join on Haps. Thank you for subscribing. I know Sheila, well, not personally, but I know you close to where I live. So it's not trees, Cheryl. No. What did I spy in the safari?
Oh. Bug repellent.
It's not repellent. No. It's not a lake. So we're in a safari in Kenya, I spy, and we're on a safari, and I've spotted something. I've spied something. What have I spied? You've got to guess what I spied. It's not an animal, and it's not any of the others that I said before. Nobody's given me the answer yet.
Crossbow.
Not a crossbow. No. Not a camera.
A net.
Not you're getting warm. You're getting
rope.
Close when you said. When
rope.
you said gun, and when you
said gun.
Yeah, and when you said
binoculars.
You said. Yeah, and you said binoculars. Yeah, you're getting warmer. You're getting warm. Not termite mound. No, it's not a camera.
Termite mound.
Not a crossbow.
It's not an animal. It's not an insect, is it?
No, not an animal. Not an insect. What
Spear.
would you see on a safari? Maybe you'd see it on the safari. Not
would
spear,
I see this anywhere else?
You may see them in Africa, but you won't necessarily see them a lot. I'll give you a clue.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking of, what I've seen, it's not something people like. That's your clue. It's not something people like. Not something you carry, no.
Thank you for the high five award or wow award, Sheila. You got a wow award. A mask.
Thank you, Sheila. Thank you.
A mask.
Not a mask, no. It's something people don't particularly like. It's not an African mask, no.
Well, a mask is one.
I'll give you another clue. So,
netting over your head.
it's not an animal. But that's not the clue. It's people don't particularly like this sort of activity. There's your clue. Think of Africa. Think of activity.
Poachers.
They don't particularly like
Poachers.
this sort of activity.
Poacher.
Okay. I'm looking for the 10th correct answer. So Alexa's been one of them. So somebody's
Poacher.
I might as well just say, Alexa, you've given me the correct answer, and I'm looking for the 10th correct answer.
Oh my God.
It doesn't work like that, Alexis. Right. Oh, well, maybe Alexis gets the points, but okay, I'll give you an extra 50 points now to somebody who can type in the chat. If Alexis, you can put in the chat. Poacher,
I'm going to type it. Put poacher.
The correct answer, you get 50 points. And I'm looking for the 10th correct answer. So I will take poaching a spy as the first answer. You get the extra points, Alexis. You have to put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. So looking for the 10th correct answer gets 50 points. Thank you, Caroline, for the Stay Safe Award. I'm looking for the 10th correct answer. Who's going to get the 50 points?
I'm making my coffee.
A little bit of delay. Who's going to get the point? I think it's about a 20-second delay on the chat. Anybody going to put in the comment? I don't think people are going to put in the comment.
Yeah, it's been in there. I see about 10 of them in here.
You're making the vanilla coffee. It looks so nice. Yeah, I think people have given up now. I think
no, there's 10 in there. I see.
Oh, here we go. Oh, they've all come through. There you go.
One.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looking for the 10th correct answer. So 3 more comments. Who's going to get the points? 50 points up for grabs.
I typed it in 3 times. I'm picking up Dunkin' Coffee. Oh, you make some at home, Gary, and take it with you. Save yourself some bucks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who's going to get the points?
That's it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. They've all come through now. A little bit delay. Alexis, you did put your comment in as well. You know, I've got a feeling you're going to get the points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh, look at this. Alexis, you are the winner. You get 50 points. You knew that was going to happen. You waited, didn't you? You waited for it to be added. Alexis gets the points. You are the 10th correct answer. But then saying that, if I'd taken your first answer, which you said at the beginning, you would actually be number 11. And in that case, who would have got the points then? Caroline would have got the points. So, but well done everybody else that took part. If you really like that game, make sure you're following me and subscribe to me. I do it after the quiz now. So we do a quiz on a Monday morning and a Friday morning. So we'll do I Spy again after the quiz on Monday and Friday. And it just passes a bit more time and it gives you something to come into. And it also, because of the time difference, you get an extra half an hour on the broadcast. Or you can just watch on the replay. Okay, over to you, Alexis.
How do you find your questions to your quizzes? How do you find your question and answers to your quizzes? What do you use an app, or you just you have to spend some time doing up the 10, 20 questions? How do you find your questions?
So I shouldn't really give this away, but I do actually have a website. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you the website.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's pretty cool.
I found a website a while ago, and it's got all the questions on there, and there's tons of quizzes. But I'm not going to tell you where the questions are, otherwise you'll be there.
We get the
see all the answers.
Okay.
So there's loads of quizzes that I did.
I thought you were sitting there all day searching the internet,
which I didn't realise. So there's movies, there's geography, science, history, and yeah, I like to mix them up a little bit as well, do different ones. So I think on Monday, I think we might do a history quiz again. I'm not sure, or a science quiz, because there's loads on there that I need to go through. So, but I like to do, different ones each week. So I liked the movie quiz that we did on Monday. That was really, really fun.
That was good. That's good. Hello,
So
Tinker.
If you've got any suggestions of any quizzes you want me to do, and on Monday or Friday, I've not really decided what I'm doing on Friday yet. So, hello, Tinkerballs. How are you doing from New York? So yeah, so definitely worth tuning in.
Aiden and I are doing a cooking side-by-side scope today. For those of you who are coming in a little bit later, we are doing an easy yogurt cake, and he spells yogurt a little bit different than we do in the States here. And this is a recipe that I found on YouTube, and I sent it over. And so if anybody wants this recipe, you can take a screenshot right here because it's pretty easy. It only has 6 ingredients in here, which is eggs, sugar, Greek yogurt, cornstarch, baking powder, and vanilla. All right, that's it. And then it was the process of whipping up the egg whites and then setting that aside and then getting all the other ingredients and getting your egg yolks and your sugar all incorporated to make it look like a milkshake, and then adding the rest of this stuff in there. It looks really good.
I've just checked mine in the oven, and it's gone really brown on the top, and it's risen so much.
All right, so Aspie here has a joke for us. You want to read it out loud? What's a karate master's favorite fruit? What's a karate master's favorite fruit?
What's a karate master's favorite fruit?
He has the answer there. He gave us the answer too.
He says
papaya.
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 There's another thing as well. If you've got a joke, it's fun to guess what the answer would be first before putting the answer up. So if anyone's got any more jokes,
he's giving us the answer too.
And then we have to guess what the answer is.
I said the second one is, why can't you tell secrets on a farm?
Okay, here's one for you. Why can't you tell secrets on a farm? Why can't you tell secrets on a farm? Because the corn has ears, the potatoes have eyes, and the beans talk. Oh God! I'm gonna put
Where
do you find these, Aspie?
I'm gonna do a graphic up with that on there.
Since I follow both of you, how do I know? I was just thinking that. I was thinking if I could do it as well. Oh no, I can't do Twitch. Can I? No. Oops.
Aspie, where do you live? Aspie, over on
Are you
Twitch.
putting this one? Thanks, Dee, for the high five award.
And Aspie, who are you following on Twitch? Are you following Aiden or are you following me? I don't have anybody on Twitch, so it's probably Aiden.
Oh, the beans do talk.
The beans do talk?
That's what I said. My brain's not working that way yet. I just
the beans talk.
You haven't had your coffee yet, he says. There was a message before. Sorry, Gary. He just said, since I follow both of you, how do I know which account I'm on when you do a dual broadcast? I think it comes up with the first name first. Oops. Mm-hmm. So,
but you can get more views.
Actually, I don't really know that, to be honest. I think it just shows who's broadcasting. Yeah.
But Aiden, if you have, like, say Gary, we have us two here. So if Gary goes into your broadcast, you're going to get one view. If Gary goes into my broadcast, you're going to get another view on there. If Gary goes over to Facebook and watches me on Facebook, you get another view. If you go to Periscope and watch both of us on each account, you're going to get more views. So Gary can actually increase our numbers by
so they're all separate.
Yeah, they're all separate. So it makes it look like you can have, say, 100 people in there, but if each person went to 5 accounts, you only had 20 people in there if they went out to and touched every account. You understand what I'm saying? So it's sort of fictitious.
Yeah. Is that the same? Yeah.
That's like
that'll be interesting when Periscope's finished.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Do come on to Hats. Yeah. So if you're watching on Periscope, Alex being one of them, cheese and crackers, lovely to see you. Come on to Hats. So start to gradually come onto Haps now, because otherwise the end of the month will come and then it's gone, and then you'll be wondering, just kind of get into the habit of opening up Haps and get the coins. You get free coins every time you, like most days when you come and log into the app as well.
You also get coins.
Out, Alexis, I think.
No, it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet.
All right.
So I forgot what I was going to say, y'all. Old age setting in here. The coins. You can also get the coins by opening up your email. When Hap sends you like a recap for the week, you can open it up and they also give you coins that way. Let's see. So Aspie says you should totally do more on Twitch. I've never even gone live on Twitch. The only thing I do on Twitch is I share out from here on Haps over to Twitch, and I think I have maybe 3 or 4 followers because I get a report from Twitch and it says you had one person watch your scope. I'm like, okay, I got one person over there. YouTube does the same thing. And I go into YouTube, it's like 4 views. I'm like, okay, it's just for prosperity on there. Aiden, what do you do for a living? Says Missy Carol, Missy Mouse.
Well, at the moment, because we're in lockdown, I was before lockdown, I was doing some like research work, it's like freelance, but I do the dance classes as well. So it's sort of a mix of two, but it's sort of, how to describe it? It's not always, you don't always get the work. It's very hit and miss. So it's do that. Before then, I was working in a call center for a big like call network provider. You probably know who it is. If you're in the UK, probably the most common mobile phone network company. And before that, I was doing debt management. So I was like on the phones, and if you were ringing me up, or I was ringing you up, not being cold calling, but if you had money to pay, I was the person dealing with that. So dealing with all the debt side. So don't get yourself into debt. I can give you so many tips. Oh, here we go.
Alexa, stop the timer. All right, so we don't take it out until it's brown on top, Aiden. Okay, it's supposed to be golden brown on top. So take a look at it.
Mine is getting very brown.
Is it?
Yeah. Mine is very, very brown now. Very, very brown. Shall I show you?
Yes.
Will it deflate?
Here's mine. I have my dirty thing. It's not brown on top yet. Mine is not brown on top. Okay.
Shall I show you mine?
Yeah.
Let me just.
I'll take a peek inside. Ooh, I cracked my thing. All right, there we go. There's mine right there. Okay.
Here's mine. Here's mine.
Let me see. Hold on. I gotta get up off the ground.
Let's Here's mine. See. Sorry about the oven, everybody. Can you see that? It's very, very brown on the top. It's risen up perfectly.
Yeah, mine's not brown yet.
Can you see that, everyone?
My oven's off, I think. Yeah, yours is perfect. Wow. You have a...
Yeah, that is
all right,
perfect.
So how wide is your pan? Because mine was deep rather than wide.
Can you see that?
That looks nice. I'm probably going to go the 40 minutes because I use the loaf pan.
Out. I think it's been in long enough.
Is that a round pan?
Let me just...
Let me look.
My oven is, what's it called? Fan assisted. So it always cooks a lot quicker. Oh. Let me just bring you down a minute.
It doesn't have a fan in it, does it? All right, touch the top and see if it can you put a toothpick in and see if it's done on the inside to Aiden? Because it does look really, really done.
Yeah, it does remind me of the Yorkshire pudding as well.
Yeah, it looks really nice. It will deflate. It looks like a souffle right now, and it's supposed to deflate. So you let it cool to room temperature, chill it, and then bring it out. Okay, so this is not a dessert that you're going to see us eat right now.
Yeah, it needs to go and cool down and then go in the fridge.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's still coming up. Mine's still cooking in there.
Shall I put a knife inside or not? Shall we just check the inside?
Yeah, check one of those edges. That's, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, clean.
It's coming out clean. Perfect. Wow. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Oh, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I think you use a wider pan than mine. I use a tall, thinner one. I use the loaf pan. Probably used the wrong pan, but oh well.
I think yours will be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Just needs a few more minutes. It just needs a total 40 minutes because mine's going to be deeper and not wide as that.
Shall I take it out of the glass
No,
bowl
keep
now?
it in there. Keep it in there.
Okay. Yeah. It does remind me of Yorkshire pudding. It looks really nice.
I'm hoping this tastes great. This would be a really nice dessert. And again, when you're done with it, when it cools down, it's going to deflate. Like right now, it's puffed up because of the egg whites in there. It will decrease in size, and then you can slice into it like a sponge cake, okay? And then put some powdered sugar on top of it, or even cocoa powder if you want to do cocoa powder.
Oh yeah,
and then,
I don't usually get icing sugar or anything, so I'll
really
put the cocoa powder on the top.
Yeah, and then or decorate your plate with a little cocoa powder, and then put it on top, and with some fresh berries would be really nice.
Yeah, that looks really. I'm happy. I'm happy with that.
Aiden's got his done faster. Mine's still cooking in there. Mine's gonna be cooking in there for a long time. I should have used the whiter one. I thought it would. Yeah.
It smells nice. Now it's the waiting game.
Mine's going to be in there forever. I'll have to take a picture of it. It'll be fine. I want it to be done at the same time. I should cancel that out. There we go. Oh, that looks delicious. So Aspie, you can follow me over here on Haps or send messages to me. The link is in my profile. It's actually here. Oh, you can't see the links. Aspie, it's a Linktree /AlexaC_can-do. And you can send me a message that way. But I have no idea how to go live on Twitch. I've been live on Periscope, and now Periscope's going away, so we all came over to Haps. And I like that Haps we can share out to different platforms, and hopefully have different followers follow us from there.
Thanks for the high five, Gary. With Twitch, just to let everybody know, if you're doing a Twitch account, you've got to go into your settings. So if you put Twitch on Haps, go into your settings in Twitch. You've got to turn on the save videos. And I think there's like, when the first time I used it for the first time, you have to select where you want that broadcast to go to on like a channel on Twitch. It's very strange. But I think the first time I did a video, I accidentally put it on there's like a cooking game instead of the actual like food and drink category. So if anyone who's on Twitch, Aspire, if you probably know more about it than myself, if you know of a really good channel to change to, whether it's food and drink, similar to like hashtags, where there's more people watching, then you have to change that. But I don't know if you can change it once you've done the video. It'll just go straight out to that channel. It's all a bit new for me as well. I'm a bit confused by it, but I'm happy that my videos are saving on Twitch. So I think it'll take some practice, but I think new people might be able to follow you and see you. That's the main thing, isn't it? See what. Yeah.
And your title, you only have 50 characters here on Haps to get your title in there. And I put my Linktree in my title, so my first part has to be really, really short, because and you have to check to make sure your ending of your link tree doesn't get cut off. So I'll put like build donuts or cake or sloppy sandwich on there, and it fits perfectly, because when you share out, when you have a link tree in your title, it's actually active on Facebook and YouTube, and
it is and the email, I noticed on the email for YouTube, it comes up, so you can even just click on the link.
You can click right on your link tree. Yeah.
So say someone's followed you on YouTube and you get the email saying they've gone live. Then you can click on the YouTube link or click on the link tree link, which is good. So
correct. And then also the hashtags, if you're doing food scopes or any scope here on Haps, they do have a set of hashtags that you can be recognized. So if you're on Haps and you want to see tasty stuff, you can put hashtag tasty in the search engine, and all the broadcast to have tasty hashtag in it will come up for you. You can do food, cuisine,
Yeah.
I think cooking, baking, and tasty. There's five hashtags that HAPs have set aside for standard cooking channels. There's also standard hashtags for news and business. I think it's entertainment. There's five different platforms on the Discovery that you can go in and look at them, or
I think
do the search engine.
Didn't Pablo? He sent out the hashtag names. So I think you sent it to me, but I could put it on. I
sent it to you. I took a screenshot when we had a HAPS meeting a couple weeks ago, and I put it in my profile. You guys are on it. Yeah. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, these are tips that you really need to, like, if you're going to broadcast, know that your title, and then right next to your title, there's a little hashtag. Just touch that hashtag and type in. I don't know how many hashtags you can use. Do you know how many hashtags you can use? Because I kept on going.
I'm not sure.
All right.
That's a good idea, though. I might have to experiment with that and see how many we can add on.
Add on there. I got you. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, we're going to try that. We'll try that next time.
Okay. Yeah. And then what else? You can invite people. Actually, pre-schedule your broadcast. You can go in there and schedule it for the next day. I'm not sure if you have a badge or not, if you can do it without a badge. If you pre-schedule your broadcast, the people that see that and like it or just see it, you'll increase your numbers on your broadcast automatically, because those numbers on that.
I think when I first came live earlier today, I think there was about 20. Oh no, so about 33.
Right.
So it went from 33 at the start. This was on the pre-live, and also as well as everyone who does a broadcast. I'm not sure, because I added you in first when I was on the pre-live. I felt I was talking to myself for 5 minutes just to make sure everything was working. Did you hear me? Could you hear me or not?
No, I did that too, and it says
I was wondering, am I talking to myself or not? When you go live, you wonder if, because you invite people in, but you don't. When I did one with Anne and Swift Beats, we were doing. I thought I was live at first when I went live, but we were on the pre-live. So you can actually set up before you actually go live, I think. So you can come into the broadcast. So you can come in beforehand and then go live when you're ready, rather than, go live and then bring that person into the chat. So there's all these little new tips that you can do. Yeah. And then Pablo yesterday said on Thursday, if you watch on Thursday, there's going to be more updates for the app. So new exciting updates. And the broadcaster challenge as well it will be coming back, but in a different format. I reckon it'll be more viewers.
More viewers.
Maybe. Yeah.
Originally, when they did the broadcast challenge, it was 500 people live. I'm like, 500 people live. Even it's a challenge for me to get 500 people live. And right now the current one is 250 people have to be on your broadcast live. So that will change hopefully for the next one. But check your cake. No, I just did. It is still it's not brown like that. I did it in a loaf pan, so it's a lot denser than Aiden's is more spread out. So I don't know. It's coming along.
Keep it in there though. Keep
I'm keeping it in there. Maybe. It's still wet on the inside. I'm just gonna have a taller cake.
I'm just gonna show you.
This is small. Mine's gonna be.
I'm gonna show you what's happened. Let me show you what's happened to the cake. It has deflated.
It has deflated.
It looks exactly like it does on the picture. It has. Yeah. I'm gonna show you. Move that knife out of the way.
Hey, be kind to you.
This is how it looks. Can you see how the edges? It's deflated at the side.
Yeah, it's gone down in the middle. I can see that in the side. Yeah, it was puffed up. It's pretty cool.
I just wonder how it's going to taste.
Bye, Gary.
So
yeah, we're doing a cake. Mine still has to cook. We've been on for an hour and 45 minutes.
Oops, probably the longest one ever, but never mind. Okay, thanks, Gary. Thanks for popping in and watching. And we do appreciate everybody that watches and subscribes to. I love cooking. I really do. It's not something I've. When I was on Periscope, when I first started on Periscope, and I did the occasional cooking scope, but because of lockdown and everything that's happened this year, it's just gone crazy, hasn't it? Like, people are doing things that they haven't done for years, or they're doing new things. I mean, on TV, for example, I'm seeing like sports personalities going into the kitchen. It feels like everyone's doing the kitchen stuff because they're making use of the space they've got around them. You know? So it'll be interesting to see what happens
if you don't have your tools out. You know, if you don't have your cooking tools out, you're not going to use them. So if they're hidden away, bring them out and say, I'm going to use this, I'm going to master this, and just start small, and even flipping an egg in a pan. All right. Yes, because everybody's been cooking at home, but we all want to learn a little bit something different. Like Aiden finally made my fluffy egg omelet.
I did.
And it came out great. Now your pan was slightly hot. Okay, so don't get your pan so hot. Have all that mixed up and ready to go right into your pan. Like before you, right when you turn it on, make sure you can dump your egg in there, and then your egg whites right on top, and then put the lid on it and cook it on a lower temperature, and it'll come out. It won't be as brown. It'll be yellow.
Exactly. There was no pun intended there, but exactly.
Okay, so Aspie says, I'm a big fan of cooking.
I forgot to add some water to my yolk.
You're gonna add water to where?
This morning when I was doing the yolks, you know, for the fluffy omelette, I forgot to add some water, and I did wonder about my pan. It was the same pan, the other pan from before. Because I do have another pan, but it's right at the back of my cupboard, so I'm like trying to dig it out.
You have the right pan.
Okay, but I do need to get rid of that pan. The
Aiden.
pan always comes up.
Aiden, having the right pan matters, right?
It does. It does. And yes, yeah.
All right, so Aspie says, I'm a big fan of cooking too, and we'll be starting to start a stream by end of the month, hopefully. Well, let us know.
It certainly does.
We're here for you. We can cook with you. If you're on Haps here, you can do side-by-side cooking.
You mentioned then, Alexis, about doing cooking.
And he says, Alexis, I love Pampered Chef. I can sell inside. Yeah.
And get your tools. If you need any new tools or anything, Alexis will sort you out.
I have a new, once I get done with this.
Do you love flowers?
I love flowers. I like all flowers. We have.
Sorry, Alexis. My connection keeps zoom. You know when it speeds up and it goes, you'll go really slow, and then you'll speed up like this. So,
I was trying to grow celery. It's sort of dying on me now. I got the stalk, but I got to clean this one off. That's not gonna live. Let's get that one off.
So Alexis, will you come back on when your cake's finished, when it's done, or will you just?
No, I'll post it on my VIP. Take some pictures and of yours, and I'll take mine when it's done, and I'll post it on my VIP group on Facebook. Yeah. Okay, along with the recipe, I'll do a screenshot of the recipe and put that in there too. Okay, let's see how far along it is.
That's brilliant.
No, it's still not browning in there. It's not. Let me see if it's how. I'm gonna get my cake tester out, y'all.
Yes.
No, we're not gonna give a shot in the arm.
It just might be your temperature in your.
Well, it's done, but it's not brown. It did well. There's maybe a tad bit of stuff on here. There's a tad bit of liquid. Just a little bit. Okay. So it's almost done. I did not see the viewer message. Okay. I don't know.
Sometimes when it's not done and you think it's done, and giving that extra 10, 15 or 20 minutes, it'll really improve on it.
Well, I did mine in a loaf pan, remember? In the loaf pan, we went with the height rather than the width. All right. So hopefully it browns up on me.
It will do. We have hope. It will do. Just keep it in there. It will.
Marcia's recommending the batter bowls. These batter bowls are great because you can hold it with your hand like this and then pour stuff in. I use this, and it comes with a lid too, which you rarely ever see me with the lid because I'm always mixing stuff in it. And let's get this one back. Hold on. And then this one's a small one.
I wish I could get a lot of more Pampered Chef stuff because we do need that. Well, we do have a lot of similar things, you know, but it's true that when you mention about if you go to, say, like one of these really cheap shops, you're buying quality and it'll last you longer than having to spend. When you think about how much money you spend on your kitchen things, where you've had to keep buying them over and over again. Well, I mean, I'm just going to show you what happened to my peeler yesterday. Look.
Let me see. Hold on. I got.
It's snapped off because that's how cheap this
Can you
is.
snap it back in?
You know, this
Here's
was
mine.
about maybe like £1, £2, but the fact that it came off, it just shows you that it was only ever meant to last you about a year, 2 years. So, you know,
It doesn't snap back in? It doesn't snap back in?
No, because what's happened is the plastic part here, if you can see that at the edge, this is how it's meant to look, with the little groove at the edge and the hole.
Oh, and the groove
And at the other
came
side,
off. Yeah.
there it's come off, it's snapped off. So
This is the Pampered Chef one, and you can see that there's no, like, there is a little edge right there, but, and it comes with a protector lid, a little thing, because this baby's sharp, y'all, and you have to snap this little lid on.
Yeah.
And it comes in a set of 3. It comes with the regular peeler, and I've sort of
it's
lost
probably
the blue one.
stronger metal, stronger
3.
steel than just the cheap.
Yeah,
Which
these are really good.
off.
This is
But
my favorite
mind,
one.
Never mind.
This one here is Julienne peeler. You get all 3 for $15. And
I like
don't know
the
where blue one
Julienne. Yeah, the Julienne. I really like that.
Yeah, I forgot. I don't know where the blue one is, y'all. I've been misplacing
if I could
stuff.
buy them, I'd be buying them straight away.
What were you peeling yesterday, Aiden?
A long time now, I know that. But
Hello, Rachel.
you'd be misplacing things.
Bye, Aspie. We'll see you next time, okay?
I was doing carrots and parsnip and potatoes. But I don't know, that's never happened to me before. It's really weird. I'll get some more and
all right, it's browning up, but it's going to take another probably 5 minutes.
Hello, Rachel from Corona. Where's Corona? I never heard of it.
I may put the broiler on and just brown the top of it.
I'll probably just stay on for 5 minutes if you
5
want
more minutes, okay. 5 minutes. I may put the broiler on. Just
so on Saturday.
Yes. So Saturday. Let me get
Saturday. I'm going to start things off with the soup day, and I think that's
Saturday we have
about 10 o'clock for me a.m. in the UK.
What time is that in the UK? 11. This is our HAPS lineup for Soup Saturday. I have Supper Saturday. It's Super Saturday.
10 a.m.
Supper Saturday. It's Soup Saturday. I printed the wrong one.
Yeah. Soup Saturday. I
Spell
wonder
check.
when I saw that.
Soup Saturday.
Is it supper or is it super?
It's Soup Saturday.
Soup.
I had the wrong one, Aiden.
Soup Saturday.
Yeah, Soup Saturday.
It's
I
okay.
don't have it's Soup. Soup
it shows
Saturday.
People paying attention.
Yeah. Okay, gang. Okay, it's in California. Aiden says Rachel. All right, so Aiden's going to start it off, and then we have Anne over in Denmark. Oh wait, I forgot Anne. I had this wrong. I have 576. Okay, so I got to switch that around. All right, so this is the wrong one. We have the other one.
It's raining here. It's awful weather.
This is the right one.
The storm's coming in.
So this is the lineup. We have Aiden.
Outside. Horrible.
And this schedule is posted in my profile, okay? And it's posted on Aiden's profile. We do need people here on the East, anywhere in the world that can scope at 11 o'clock, 12, or 1 o'clock East Coast time. So right now, it is 8:20 right now, 8:20 in the East Coast. And so if you want to scope at 1 o'clock or 11, 12, or 1 o'clock on Saturday, East Coast time. So if you're over on the West Coast and you want to scope, say at 11 o'clock, East Coast time, 11, 10, 9, 8, it'll be 8 o'clock in the morning. You can scope soup over there and then be on the lineup for our Soup Saturday. I'm going to ask everybody when they I'm going to try and go into everybody's live video souping or Soup Saturday and ask them if they want to do another one in April. We're going to be trying to do one day of food, a foodie scope in April, and we're going to do desserts in April. Okay, it's 5:20 here in Southern California. There you go. It's 10 a.m.
I'll do the scones. Or maybe something else. I don't know.
Yeah, in April. But the question I'm going to ask, Aiden, would it be better to do it on a weekday or a weekend? Okay, it's browning up. It's starting to look really good now. So,
ooh, that's a tricky one. I think, see how many, well, I think more, I don't know, maybe weekend's still better for people, I think. But
a lot of people have, like, I know Rubinosa, she only scopes every other weekend because she has commitments on the alternating weekend, so she couldn't do it this weekend. I know Emmy over in Sweden, she couldn't do it because she has another commitment also on the weekends. And so people are saying, hey, well, let's do it on the weekday. Weekend.
Weekday. Try this. Sorry, yeah. Try it on that day, and then
we can try it on a weekday,
or
do 2 weekends and then try one in May. You know, do something else in May. Hey, Rachel, thanks for the high five award for Aiden. There you go.
Oh, thank you, almost Rachel. Done. Thank you. How are we doing, Alexis? Is it coming now?
It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, it's not as dark as yours yet.
Saying weekend. Monica says weekend. Rachel says it's 5:20 in Southern California.
I'm putting the broiler on because I think it's done on the inside. Rachel.
Or something else. Or some water. Drink some water.
How about Friday, Saturday? It's really hard to get like food scopers. We're a very small crowd here on HAPS, the food scopers. And so we're trying to get more people to come in on the broadcast. And on this soup, you can open up a can of Campbell's soup, okay? Or make ramen noodles, all right? So easy, all right? And Monica, you may want to do this weekend and come live. And you can have us come in with you, okay? No problem. We can come in just like Aiden and I are doing here and guide you along or read your comments while you're cooking, all right? So this is time consuming to do this because I had all the names. I think this is my list of names. And like Jess in Lebanon, she can't do it this weekend because she has her kids and stuff. So there are several food scopers that can't scoop on the weekend. That's why I was thinking maybe a weekday versus a weekend. I'm an insomniac, says Rachel. I got some exciting things to get done today. I found out that the Linktree thing, Aiden, is going to be upgraded on mine. I'm going to be doing something else on the Linktree. So Mean Gene, and no, I haven't got, the thing is Mean Gene here on HAPS, Marion. We need her to be on HAPS.
Did you like the
not
thumbnails?
On Periscope.
Yeah, the thumbnails on Linktree.
Yeah, so it has to be Marion. Ask Mean Gene, is she on HAPS here? I don't know. Sign me up for 6 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Central, which is 7 p.m. Let me see. Do I have that one available? I have Piano Man going at 7. Can you do it at 5? At 5.
Texas time.
5. I have 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. East Coast time. I have that one available. See, Piano Man's going at 7. Yes, she is. Okay, so we need to message her. I don't know how to message her. I think I ever messaged her before. All right, let me see how this is looking. Oh, it's almost done. It's almost done, y'all. Okay. I'll just let it cool in there. Okay, so let's get her. She does it really late. I do have a 9 p.m. available, which would be 9, 8, 7, 6, or 11 p.m. at night for Mean Gene, because she either goes early or late. I don't know when she scopes. She's usually a late food scoper, okay, and an early like religious scoper. So have her get with me. We'd love to have her. And she can't go live at any of these times. You can go, if it's not on this, we can put you on a half hour, okay? Because some people may not take a whole hour. Or, we'll just come in and go in between both broadcasts, all right? So the other one will be go on the half hour.
Yeah, right, me and Alexis will try not to go over an hour.
Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful.
Isn't that right, Alexis? Yes. Me and you both, we'll try not to go over an hour.
All right. Mine is looking like a loaf of bread, y'all.
Just like to cook and then. Okay. That's not too bad.
No, it looks really good. It didn't break apart like yours. It's really loafy. Let me get my tester out.
It looks really good. Yeah,
it looks great.
Probe inside.
Yeah. It is a little moist, but I think it's supposed to be moist.
Yeah, that looks really good. Mine
that looks pretty.
More browner than yours, but
Yeah, yours got a little brown, but yours broke
It
around
looks
the
good.
edges where mine broke in the middle here. Interesting. Oh, I'll try
I
that
think
maybe
for the
a
first
bit late.
attempt, though, that's not too bad. It's not
Looks
too
good.
bad. I think
No.
sometimes it's just having the look. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
having look on your side, but I think as long as it's edible, that's the main thing.
Yeah, well, we're going to cool this down, and then it's looking really nice. Oh, look how nice. Look how nice it is on the inside.
Ooh,
Isn't that pretty?
I've not lifted mine up yet. Hello,
it come
Jay.
away?
How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. It didn't break apart like yours, says Ricky. Monica says looks good.
Hey, Jay. It didn't break apart like yours. I know.
Says, I'll try that. I might be a bit late.
Mine took well, I did mine in a loaf pan. All right, and it's pulling away nice. And I did it in a stoneware loaf pan here, the stoneware. I didn't do it in a glass one. I think that's why it took longer to cook, because the stoneware, it takes longer to heat up than glass. You guys are brave broadcasting. I am too shy and chicken to ever go live. You can do it. You can do it like this hand thing. You can go live, or if you want to come in, just put your camera away from you. Bravo. Hello from Branson, Missouri. How you doing? Follow Jay Opera. He's going to be scoping at 3 p.m. Eastern time, or 2 o'clock Central time. Okay. And you can see it's deflating right here. It was puffed up. It is deflating right there. Right there. You can see it deflating before our eyes. It's deflating right here because there's a lot of egg whites in here. This is more like a souffle, but it's supposed to deflate. Okay. Oh, that looks yummy, Alexis. Yeah, doesn't it? It is deflating, y'all. It's like poofing down. It's going down. I'm not sure if you can see it. Oh, my power's low. I'm gonna have to get a charger on here. Okay, but you can see how it was puffed up, but it's going down. It's like deflating right now, right here. All right, you can see it deflate. Let's see if we can get it down. It was high,
it looks so
but
good.
It's gonna deflate. Okay. So pretty, says Terry. I don't know what it's going to taste like. We'll have to come back and do the tasting there. Hey, want to see something really cool? I have this thing.
And I'm like,
let me see.
I want to taste it now, but I know I can't.
Right here. All right.
Oh,
so
yeah,
this here.
Hello, I see myself.
This here is a little Pampered Chef thing that you can cover your camera lens. It's not available. Yeah. If anybody wants to host a party, like right now, I will send you one of these little covers like this. Okay. For your computer. It says Pampered Chef on it. All right. But you have to message me and say, yeah, I'll host a party. And once your party reaches $200, I will send you this in the mail. Okay. Because I've had a couple people actually say, yeah, I'll host a party for you. And then they're like, they get the catalog and they say, oh, well, no, I'm just going to order. And I'm like, man, I set up the party and everything for y'all. So anyway, don't excite me. All right. And then I was like, oh, hey, thanks. Excited about our Half Super Saturdays. Yes. So pretty. I love the taste. Oh, yummy. Yes. I love stoneware. The stoneware is really good. So it did take a lot longer to cook because the stoneware is different from glass. Aiden used glass to raise his, but it's looking great. I can't wait till this cools down, y'all. All right.
It does look really good, Alexis. I'm sure it'll taste nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with mine as well. There's
right,
mine for everybody else. Just join.
Let me do a final shot right here so that I can leave. Okay. So I got mine done. Okay. There we got side by sides right there. All right. I'm going to leave.
I got mine done really well. So I think it looks really good. And
we're going to let this cool down, chill it, and then come out and slice it. Are you going to go live again today, Aiden, with dinner or anything?
Probably not. No, probably not tonight. No.
Okay. Well,
tomorrow.
Then we'll have to come.
I'll be on tomorrow. Later
okay.
Tomorrow, I think.
It should be moist. It's very spongy, like spongy to the thing. Okay. All right.
It's definitely a good texture, isn't it? It's not too.
It smells good.
Like the banana cocoa. It's not as sticky and it's not as. Yeah, there's a nice smell coming from it as well.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to drop down and then you can end your broadcast, okay? Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. I appreciate you, and we'll see you on next time, okay? Bye.
Bye, Alexis. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to end the broadcast as well, everybody. So I'll leave you with my shot. So remember to the 3 S's: share out if you can do, follow, well, share, subscribe, and if you really like either my broadcast or Alexis's broadcast, give us a sponsor as well, because it would mean the world. So there you go, everybody, and I'll be back on. I might come on later tonight. We'll see. I'm going to put this in. We'll let it cool down, then put it in the fridge. So hello, Malina from Virginia Beach. Thank you, Monica, as well. I do appreciate everybody that's come in and watched. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, everybody that's given the awards. And if you've got any recipes you want to try, just get in touch with either myself or Alexis or anybody else, and I'll leave you with that shot. So I shall see you all later. Thank you, Malina. I do appreciate that, everybody. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. And once this has cooled down, I will come back on straight away and show you how it looks inside. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me leave you with that view. There we go. See you